to ask, how many members do you have in the Edo State House of Assembly?
Actually, we have 24 and only 10 were sworn in at about 9:30, about 10 p.m. at night.
Only 10 of them?
10.
So what happened to the other 14?
They were out for all of 4 years. All of 4 years. They were not sworn in one day. The Attorney General, the former Attorney General Malemi, wrote to the IG to provide security for the members to be sworn in, but the state government and the police in quote tried to enforce it. They put granite and anyway, for 4 years they were out. They never sat one day. They never earned anything, and whatever they spend in electioneering, they are just like I don't know how to put it. It's not nice to talk to describe people in some way, but obviously, just imagine what you go through, the stress of electioneering, the cost of electioneering, and you are declared the winner. There are no issues of whether you were properly elected or not. The court satisfied that you were properly elected, and the government just declined to inaugurate.
Would it be out of place for us to revisit the issue and insist that at least the remunerations of those 14 members who were sidelined for 4 years should be paid by the incoming administration?
This video has really no stake, nothing really serious, just a friendly chat between two politicians, unfortunately using taxpayers' time and money to have this conversation. These are informal conversations they've had in the backyard they're trying to enforce here. However, where I had a problem was when I now had to go to the comment section and I saw that we have a challenge at hand. And so there are 3 sets of Nigerians at the moment. Unfortunately, 2 very major, 1 very minute minority. The first major are people with selective amnesia, people that have chosen to only remember what favors them and what sentiment they allure or they connect with, or they accept the sentiment that favors them. The other set are quite very handful of ignorant people, Gen Zs, intellectual Gen Zs, who probably they would have been 30s or 40s, but probably they were not so understanding, did not have grasp of the understanding of the things at the time, right? And of course, the minute minority, permit me, are those who some like us, who beyond sentiment and attachment, see are able to look at it and say, no, we have been here before. Like deja vu. A couple of these things happening in our political scene have happened before. Like I said in the footballer weekends case, it is not the first time. It's been happening back to back. However, in those state House of Assembly crisis, why are we not sit here to endorse the sitting governor of whatever he had done? I'm not a fan of the governor, so to speak, especially with his politicking in the last few years. Too many politics. And because he came in highly recommended as a technocrat, I personally criticize his politicking. A couple of the battles and fights were not necessary. That does not mean it takes away the fact that I do not think that he was a good governor, but too many fights. Now look at it. Whatever Obaseki did or is doing was a higher level of what Adams Oshiomhole did. Unfortunately, Gen Z, intellectual Gen Z, permit me, for the sake of this discourse, I'm also aware. I'll take you through a couple of videos of what happened in the House of Assembly while Adams Oshiomhole, Commander Adams Oshiomhole, Senator Adams Oshiomhole right now, while he was governor of Edo State, and the mirage, the plethora of several drama that happened. No, there is nothing that did not happen. Removing roof, stopping people from sitting, all of them happened. Look at it. Just take a look. Take a look at a few videos.
There seemed not to be an end to the crisis rocking the Edo State House of Assembly. A mild drama occurred at the premises of the State House, where the men of the police force stopped the renovation work going on. Now, that did not go down well with the APC lawmakers, who on Wednesday had to sit inside the government house, citing renovation work as the reasons. They are accusing the police of working for the PDP.
It is not possible for them to come here and sit. We will rise against it. we will defend ourselves.
We are prepared.
If we have to defend ourselves without our police, because I understand that even now they want to withdraw the policemen from us. So we don't mind. We will defend our institution. We will defend ourselves by ourselves if it has to be. Yes. Our blood will spill for this matter because we know that we are in the right.
PDP lawmakers, on the other hand, is saying the renovation work is just a ploy by the APC lawmakers to stop them from sitting on Monday.
Have it on record that the roof they are removing was only done last year. We don't have it in our budget for 2014. It's not in the appropriation. I am the chairman standards board. Nobody.
The drama in the Edo State House of Assembly is anything but over, as the two factions had parallel sessions while the People's Democratic Party lawmakers sat in the complex under construction. All Progressives Congress lawmakers held their session at the old assembly complex within the government house premises in Benin, the state capital. Our political correspondent, Oshiomhole, has the rest of the story.
It appears the die is cast as more drama looks set to unfold in the current crisis rocking the Edo State House of Assembly. The Edo State House of Assembly complex abandoned by the APC group because of renovation work. For a second day this week, the PDP group arrives to conduct their own activities. Although the assembly complex is in a bad shape, with rubbles and wreckages from the repair works littering almost everywhere.
Mr. Speaker!
To kickstart things, Honorable Festus Zebia enters into the room signaling the arrival of the presiding officer. A sergeant at arms bearing the mace leads, and clearly the gavel is present.
The eyes have it.
One is not sure if these are the same paraphernalia used before the house split, but in any case, it was enough for them to kickstart the city.
I can go on and on and on. All these videos happened 2014, so to speak, at the tail end of the governor's time in office, while he was going to leave office, and all the drama that happened with impeachment and all of that, fighting with the PDP, Tony and Nene, and a couple of all these other situations, now led to him. In case you think that I'm lying and this did not happen, listen to Adams Oshiomhole himself, while he was a sitting governor, being interviewed by Channels TV, and they look at what he said.
What's the story behind the story?
Yeah, thank you so much. Well, first, I think part of the, some of the things you will expect in democracy that is still growing, and all kinds of players with all kinds of intentions, but also taking unfair advantage of the level of awareness on the part of the electorate. In the last election, as hard as PDP tried, out of 24 seats, we won 20. And they were able to win 4 seats or 5 in Edo Central. There we got a seat. When you look at the fact that PDP was completely in control of this state, you will appreciate how much damage they have suffered since I came on board. And we have won and defeated them in every by-election that has been conducted by INEC since 2009. Now, they want to go through the back door to procure some assemblymen so that they have the numbers to try to intimidate me and to cause distraction.
Now, that being said, it's best to make it very clear right now that you can look at a situation at the moment where we have too many hypocrites in our political scene. This same Adams Oshiomhole that used 5 persons to end his government as governor, 5 House of Assembly members, including Philip Shaibu, who at some point was seen in the video calling Toss to take over the House of Assembly. He is not the one preaching all this. The end of this is that you want to be able to mandate and you didn't even need that. Of course, you know that because for the next couple of years, so to speak, the House of Assembly will still be under the control of the opposition. And so normally it is the State House of Assembly that should be able to just sit and say the governors requesting blah 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 blah. You want to use federal government to collect money from the source and give to them. See, there is no business of ours. I'm not saying this to stop it or to hype it or to say the governor did well or governor did not do well. Just to let you know that we have a bunch of hypocrites. The only thing that they are doing now is just to get money for these guys. Let them get. But if you sit here as an intellectual Gen Z and want to argue, to think that Obaseki has done something very extraordinary, that Obaseki has done something very unusual, then you don't know. You are daft. You are inept. You are ignorant, misinformed, so to speak. And that's why I came here. And then it's funny how this same Oshiomhole, who ran this same government, but this time Obaseki took it a step further, or metamorphosed, transposed, iPad it, so to speak. You are crying because you are beaten to the politics that you are used to. It's only normal. And then when I say that we are getting deeper into it, this is what I mean. Because the latter will be greater than the former in everything. When you lower the bar, people will lower it further. They will lower it further. They will lower it deeper. They will lower it messier. And that's what we are saying. That's what we are saying. That's what we are saying. Excuse me.